What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another special video back here in the backyard simulator, if I can talk. As you can probably tell by the title, we're doing a special Thanksgiving match challenge extravaganza, whatever you want to call it. Basically, we're doing a Thanksgiving round between myself, Punch Greens Golf, and B.A. Bowden, or Bowden, however you want to pronounce it. He said people say both, but basically, I just played this entire course. I was checking the camera at the beginning. The camera that records the swing, or records the video that you guys are seeing, turned off halfway through. So I just played this entire round and it didn't, it cut off halfway through. So we're gonna see how it goes. I was kind of, you guys wouldn't imagine the amount of bad luck I've had over the past like 2 weeks. It just seems like whatever I try to do, things are just going against me. But really cold out. I probably should have known better. Basically, I switched out and I upgraded the batteries and the two phones that I used to record maybe like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if those batteries are in here that are faulty, but it's really cold out. It's only like 38, 39 degrees with a real feel of 30. I probably should have known better with the cold weather draining the batteries quicker. So basically, I just did that so I could use the better quality mics, in my opinion. Those unfortunately don't have a charging port. The one that I'm using now does, so I can keep my phone plugged in as I'm recording. Probably should have known better before doing it, but it seemed like it was working at the beginning, and over the past like 2 weeks I've been using them, and it only drains down anywhere from 25 to 50% per like hour-long video. So all that to say, I'm doing it again. I'm half expecting something else to go wrong on this one, so I'm giving it a second try. If it doesn't work, it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. But real cold. I gotta remember it's like Groundhog Day. I just went through all this stuff at the beginning. Now I gotta remember what I said, didn't say, and say some of it again. But we're playing in honor of Thanksgiving. Pretty cool name. We're playing Wild Turkey Golf Club in Hamburg, New Jersey. And the way this is gonna work is we're all playing from the white tees. So usually, as you guys know, I play from the tips back here. We're all playing from the whites, and Punch Greens Golf is getting 7 strokes and BA is getting 14, so their final score -7 or 14. I'm playing straight up because I just played this and it isn't exactly fair. I shot 2 over on the video. I literally just finished it 5-10 minutes ago, and I just had to go plug in that other one, reset with the mics and whatnot. I shot 2 over. I was saying throughout the round, from considering it was the white tees, I feel like I could have been better, so I'm kind of getting my wish of playing it again and getting a second crack at it. However, definitely colder now. I took a vest off halfway through. I may have to put that back on. I don't know, and just out of fairness, I'm going to take the worst out of the two scores. So if I shoot better than +2, I'm going to take the +2. It's going to be kind of confusing, I guess, you guys see in the video. And if I shoot 2 under, it's really going to be a +2. But considering they're doing the strokes with the handicapping anyways, I guess it's kind of fitting. But who knows, maybe I'll shoot 5 over because I'm frustrated now, or 10 over, but we'll see how it goes. So basically, me versus those 3 guys, and we're going to see who comes out on top. Played on course a couple days, or 4 days ago with actually Punch Greens. That video will be coming out eventually. I was hooking, pulling almost everything, so trying to straighten things out a little bit back here. Usually, I was saying in the first round, usually not great going back and forth between the mat and the simulator in real life, but I guess now I have 18 holes under my belt so far, so fatigue's going to be creeping in, but I am a little bit more adjusted back to the simulator again after playing on course last time. Got 2 new wedges. I decided to go with forged wedges. I'll show you guys these quick, like I did in the other one that didn't work. These are, who knows if they are, I got them on Amazon. They're supposed to be forged. I was debating getting the Lazarus wedges. I was talking to Uneven Par, who has the Lazarus wedges. There's tons of videos, people seem to like those, but these, the only problem, so the Lazarus were about 120 bucks, and there was only a 3-pack of them. So since I have the Approach wedge, which is 51 degrees, I don't need 3. So I opted for these. These were about $30 a piece from Amazon. Not going to attempt to say what these are. It's Zing GM. So I don't know if it's like Kingdom with a Z or Zing Jim. I don't know, typical like Amazon white label type of stuff, but they do seem like pretty good quality. I was hitting them before warming up, and then I just used them for a round. They have really good milling on the face, so I don't know if that's picking up, but it's basically like similar milling to what you would see on like Cleveland wedges. I got a 56 and a 60, so we're giving those a go. Like I said, pretty frustrated that I had just spent an hour out here setting everything up, over an hour, spent an hour playing, probably an hour and a half warming up, setting up, and not even going to be able to use that. So I'm going to get into it, and we'll see if I can shoot somewhere around 2 over again, and or ideally I'll shoot better and just use the 2 over as a score for the competition that we're doing. But again, go check out Punch Greens Golf and BA Bowden. They'll be posting theirs. Again, typical of these past couple weeks. I should have just recorded this a few weeks ago in better scheduling purposes, but today's Monday. They put out their videos today, and then something popped up yesterday that I had to take care of, or actually 2 days ago, and it took me a while. I'm still not even, didn't get that completely sorted out just yet, but all that to say, they put out their video today, which is Monday, so I'm going to be a couple days late. That you guys will be seeing this on Wednesday, so their 2 videos will be out. Go check out theirs. And we'll see if with the strokes that we're doing, if we're going to make it competitive and close. But Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, Callaway Super Fastball, DIY stance mat, 10x7 nets. Going back to the old mics. Phone's plugged in. Hopefully the cold weather, again, like I said, like 38, 39, real feel of like 30, and the sun's starting to go down now. I'm an hour later back here than I was before, so let's get into it and see what happens for the second round playing this stupid course. So, first hole, par 4, 363, down 25 yards. We're going to aim out here to the right. Again, the way things have been going lately, just in life in general, mainly technology type of stuff, but I'm half expecting something to go wrong here, and I'm just not even going to be able to use this. But I'm going to be keeping an eye walking back there between holes and whatnot, just to keep an eye on that to make sure nothing else turns off. But gotta warm back up again. Low in the face, should be up the left, but I would think that would be fairway. We'll see. 25 yards is going to help that. I didn't strike that particularly great, but yeah, 275, that wasn't great. That was only about 250. The first shot, the round that I'm not going to be able to use. I may put a screenshot up, but you guys can take my word for it. I shot 2 over. I got 290 on that first tee shot just from having 18 holes less swings in the system so far, but camera looks like it's still going, so that's a plus. 88 yards, up 1, so 89. Going approach wedge. Kind of took my time on the first round. This is going to be a little bit more quicker considering I just played this entire course. Toey struck it decent though. We'll see if I got the distance right. May need to get down a little bit. Alright, that works. Well, considering you're not going to be able to see the other one, that video I just did that didn't work, I airmailed the green and I got a +3, so I started off with a bogey versus a birdie here, so we're already 2 strokes ahead of the game. We'll see if that continues, but again, if I shoot anything better than 2 over, I'm just going to take that score, just out of fairness. So second hole, par 3, 132, down 10. So we need 122. I'm going to go choke down pitching wedge. Because of the cold weather, my apologies for the leaves. You hear me crunching underneath my feet and the sniffles, but it's kind of what you get. Come with the territory of fall time here with like 30-degree, almost freezing weather. It's actually probably even colder now. I came out before an hour early. I tried to come out the warmest part of the day. It's probably closer to like 35, possibly into the high 20s right now, but pitching wedge, I'm trying to remember too. I kind of took my time. I explained stuff, did some talking before. I'm trying to remember what I said before, what I need to say again, but pitching wedge. Thin, thin, thin and left. That's gonna get down. Sit, 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 land soft. All right. I find it ironic too. I did say throughout the round multiple times, I feel like my wedges, my short game wasn't there. I wasn't striking driver horrendous. It wasn't great, but long mid irons. I hit like 10. I don't know. I think there was maybe 13 fairways you could hit. I think I hit like 10 out of 13 fairways, and I hit 16 out of 18 greens in regulation or something like that. It was like really good stats. It was 36 putts though because of the plus threes. But I was saying my short game wasn't where I wanted it to be, and I was giving up strokes because of that, and I was saying how I thought I could play better if I played this again. So ironic I'm getting my wish, but would have liked to be inside right now warming up instead of doing this again. Third hole, par 5, 1 under, 486. It's also going to be ironic if I shoot like 10 under and I won't even be able to use it. I am going to aim. At this point, the video turned off halfway through, so the footage I can't use. I just got to forget about that the best I can, and hopefully this just works good, and I got to stop my complaining and just focus on hitting better shots. So aim up the right side, about 270. I don't know if we're going to get that, but this is the line we're taking. Decent swing. Up the right, should come back left. A little bit better launch on that. Still not out of the middle of the face like usual, but that should be about 250, 260, if not more with the rollout. 272, all right. That was probably closest to the middle of the club face I've hit throughout. I don't know if I squared one up at all last time. The first tee shot wasn't bad, like I said, it was 290 with that 25 yards of downslope or whatever it was. That was probably the best tee shot of the entire round. That one was a better swing. We didn't get rewarded quite as much, but can't be mad with 270 whatever in the fairway. So 214 down 1. I'm gonna go 5 iron. I was seeing it's probably going to be even more of a drop off now. I was seeing about 5 to 10 yards less because of the weather and being bundled up. Like I said, I have a vest right there. I took that off. I feel kind of restricted, but still have the cold weather factor, and now we have the fatigue factor on top of that. So we'll see. There could be some definitely not so great swings coming up with some even greater distance drop off, but 5 iron, see what we can do. Struck it pretty good. I should be right in that ballpark. If anything, that might be long, but... Alright, we got to bounce up. Alright. So, yeah, I think it's probably going to be, on average, about 5 to 10 yards less. I feel like I struck that pretty good, and we got 214 with a big bounce. I don't think I left it that far out to the right, but maybe. That's another bird, though. This is more in line what I was expecting coming out here, to be a couple under versus at this point, I think through 5 holes, I had 3 bogeys. So I was 3 over through 5, I think, and I'm 2 under through 4 right now. But 267. I remember this hole with this tree. We're going to have to aim right there. Some interesting par 3s, we'll see. I got away. Ironically, I usually gain my strokes on par 3s or par 4s and definitely par 5s, and I give them up on par 3s. And there's some challenging par 3s on this course, so we'll see if that remains the case here. Granted, this tee. Granted, what, 5 strokes? 4 or 5 strokes better at this point, but maybe I'll hit a couple bombs and take out some frustration. That was Healy out to the right. That might catch the tree. Oh, we just snuck it by. Not a great strike. Probably end up in the bunker. Came back left, though, it seemed like. 225 into the bunker. All right. 163 up 3 and then 20%, so 169 plus we'll call it another 32, 33, so we need about 200, I believe. I'm gonna go 6 iron. I probably should hit like a 5, but we're gonna see if I can strike it good. I was pretty happy. I left the club face a little bit open on that 5 iron. Let's see what I can do with the 6. Oh, a little bit high in the face. That was even further right. Come back just a little bit. That's going to be short right. One bunker to another. All right, new wedge time. And the whole reason why I got these wedges, I don't know if I said it at the beginning, I never liked, ever since I got those cheap wedges when I got the Sim 2s, I never got along with how they were bent. Plus they were just really cheap cast wedges, like cast metal. The reason why I got these was because they're supposed to be forged. Whether they are or not, I don't know. But I just figured it would reduce bag chatter and kind of extend the feel of the forged irons that I just got. So one, to reduce bag chatter, it should, I would think, forged on forged, softer metal. 2, definitely better quality with this milling. And 3, hopefully I just hit it a little bit better and they're bent a little bit better, which they seem like they are. But 29 up 130, plus we'll need another like 6, so we need probably about 35-40 yards here. I'm gonna go 56. I drop kicked it. May be all right, but bogey. Got a Diet Coke out here trying to get some energy for the second round. Second round, same course. All right, 1 under through 4. 5th hole, par 4, 424. We got a dog leg left. We're gonna aim right about there. Have it come back left, I think. Again, go check out Punch Green's video, BA's video. If you guys haven't seen them before, let them know that I sent you. Go like, subscribe, do all those things. They've been, I mentioned in the first video, Punch Greens has been taking lessons, and he definitely has improved. You can tell a noticeable difference when I played with him on course last week. And then BA's been grinding, putting in work in the simulator. So I need, I think, need something around even par. I don't know what their score is. I like playing these rounds without having 2 scores in the back of my head, in case I blow up on some. But I think I need somewhere around even par to get it done. Again, if I shoot better than +2, I'm taking the +2. But they've been putting work in, so you got to put up a decent score here to get the W. A little bit high in the face, but it wasn't struck terrible. Oh, we got a little bit of a slow glitch read there. Hopefully the cold weather's not going to mess with this one now. That's doing the screen recording with Home T Hero. At least there's no snow on the ground though. 258. All right, 187 left, down 4. So we need 183. I'm gonna go 7. Oh, that was really thin and right. Somehow it was the middle of the cliff face, but we'll see if it gets a lucky bounce. I don't know if it will. Oh, it did. Thin to win, baby. Well, not exactly what I wanted, but that was what I needed, so I'll take the par for sure. So at this point, like I said, I was 3 over at this point. I think I'm 1 under right now, so 4 strokes better. See if we can keep it up and get a couple more birds on the scorecard. 6th hole, par 4, 328. We'll see. Those par 3s, I got those in the back of my head now that I know this course. I didn't do any research about coming out, so I was, like I usually am, blind going into that first round. But considering, like I said, I just played it, I have a little bit of an idea of what's ahead of me and what I need to do on some of these shots. I don't mind being a couple strokes better going into some of these challenging par 3s that are coming up. Better swing. I can definitely tell speed's down, but I'm making better contact with the driver. They're a little bit closer to the middle. That's going to overcook a little bit left, but That should be right down the pipe. .282. That was probably best contact yet. All right, 46 yards, going approach wedge. Let's see if I can get just shy of 50 out of this. Struck it decent. That might be a little bit too much though. That's either going to be backside or off the back. Yeah, backside. A little bit too much. I mean, decent 50-yard shots was what I was trying to do, 51, but needed like 45. Par though. All right, here we go. This is kind of what I was talking about with one of them. 7th hole, par 3, we're 1 under, 178 down 2. I'm gonna go 7 iron, just so I have enough to get over this water. I'm gonna choke down a little bit on it, but I'd rather be 10-15 yards long off the back or on the back side of the green versus trying to muscle up an 8 iron, which I don't think I would get there. So we're going 7. And that is really thin and left. That may be off the back. We'll see. Hopefully it lands soft. And it did, luckily. I can feel myself. Probably not great. I can feel myself because of the fatigue trying to muscle up some of these clubs and swing quicker. That one felt like I took a major hack at it. But par's not terrible. 8th hole, par 5. Again, like I said, I'm double checking the camera and everything. I'm half expecting like the mic to stop working or the screen recording to stop working or anything, but if something doesn't work quite right, my apologies. Hopefully I get things figured out here. 439, dogleg right. We're gonna leave it right about here. See if these somewhat better driver strikes continue. It'll be fine, but that was lower on the face up the left. And I don't know why Garmin didn't pick that one up, unless it registers late. It doesn't look like it is. Got to do that again. All right, that didn't happen the first time. I hit it better, but I left it out to the right. Hopefully that doesn't catch those trees. Go, 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 go. Oh, caught one of them. This phone's lagging too. Hopefully this is watchable. It looks like that thing was struggling to catch the ball flight. It was like lagging as the ball was up in the air. All right, 181 up 3. I'm gonna go 7. Oh, I was about to hit the ball. I got a Diet Coke burp right as I was standing over that, about to pull the trigger. Oh. A little bit thin, a little bit pulley left, but I should get there and be within the ballpark. Land soft. All right, not too bad. Again, a little bit thin, and these thin strikes are closer to what I think I'm going to be end up playing these stock yardages closer to when the warmer weather comes back around. Birdie. But like these thin strikes that I'm hitting right now, that was pretty thin, and usually that would probably be into the 190s when the weather's 50 degrees warmer than it is right now, versus you get the idea. 2 under through 8, 8th hole or 9th hole par 4 as the plane goes over. What's a video back here without a plane? I'm getting delirious. Cold weather's affecting not only the electronics but my brain apparently. All right, 9th hole, par 4, 2 under, 341. Aim up that right side. Start a little bit further right. Club face felt a little bit open. We'll see if it comes back. Looks like it is. Definitely feels better. At least I'm striking the driver significantly better than I was that first round. Silver lining. 265. Again, still not bombing it by any means, but better. All right, 78 up 3. We need 81, going approach wedge. Let's see if I can get this distance. Ooh, it was straight, but it was thin. I may need to get down. That could be close to 100. Sit, 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 sit. That landed soft too, and we got 88 out of it. That was dead center of the club face, but it was like 2 or 3 grooves too low. Par though. So by the looks of it, I'm not only giving punch green 7 and BA 14, I'm taking strokes away from myself too by the looks of it. We'll see. Again, I'm taking the 2 over. It seems like that's going to be the score. I'm taking the worst out of the 2 unless I have a colossal blow up here over these next couple holes. On to the back 9. 10th hole par 3, 213 down 35. So I think this was, what was the math on this one? So 203, 193, 183, and then the 5. 188, so 190-ish. I'll go 7, I guess. I don't know if I'm gonna get the 7 there, but did I do that right? So 213, 203, 193, 183, yeah, plus the 5. Man, so low and thin. It'll probably get there. That may even be long again, but that was super low. That'll work though. Better to be lucky than good, I usually say. I wish some of these lucky home tee hero breaks would trickle over into my real life with the bad luck that I was talking about, but 11th hole, par 5, still 2 under, 536. Let's see if we can get a bird here. Aim up this right side. Lower on the face, that's going to be spinnier, but should be down the middle. All right, 295 left, going 4 hybrid. I left the 3 hybrid and the 3 wood in the bag. I've been doing it lately anyways, but I didn't even touch those the first round. Generally speaking, I mean, the 4 hybrid is 22 degrees, the 3 hybrid is 19, so I only see about really 10 yards if I hit them good, and I just hit the 4 a lot more consistent. So generally I opt for, which I'm doing here, just leaving the 3 hybrid, definitely the 3 wood in the bag, and just take the possible 10 yards less, and just hope for a better strike here. So we'll see what we get out of this. Just looking to have like a wedge or less into this. Struck it halfway decent, but that's pretty far right. We'll see if it comes back a little. That's like 20 yards right, if not more. I hovered the club over the ball that time. I don't know why. I've been doing that for the past couple years, and then lately I got away from that. 236, maybe I should do it again. All right, 63 down 5, so 58, I believe. Going back to the approach wedge. Should be right in that ballpark. Left it out a little bit to the right, I think. Or mail it off the back. I don't know about that. That sucks. I don't know if that was an 81-yard swing. Maybe. Well, talk about a colossal blow up. All right, now we got 18, up 1, and we're in the rough. So 19 plus we'll call another 2. Need about 21. Gonna go 60. That felt like a halfway decent strike. I don't know about that. Could have been a slight misread. 60 degree. And that one's short. Bogey. I mean, we're kind of playing with house money anyways, but that's still frustrating. That should have been a par or a birdie. 1 under now. 12th hole, par 4, 325. Slight dogleg left. Lame right here, kind of in between those bunkers. Who knows though? I should probably stop thinking that way. Keep kind of my foot on the gas a little bit, because I could easily, again, I'm going to take the worst out of the 2. I could easily end up with a 3-4 over if I keep this up. This downward trajectory going from 2-3 under, whatever I was. Now I'm only at 1. I'd rather keep it at 2, because I think that's going to be even that. I don't know if that was enough to get the W or not. That may be a tie or even a loss. Low on the face again, a little bit toey. Gonna be down the middle, low launch, but got some rollout on it at least. 255. All right, 72, up 3, 75. Approach wedge again. See if I can actually get this distance right. Didn't take it quite as far back as the last one, but felt pretty similar. Go. All right. Makes up for it a little bit better distance control on that one. Saw a little bit of a stutter again on that one. We'll take the birdie. I really hope this doesn't turn off on itself. Again, this one was fine last time. The phone that's running Home to Hero is the camera that's recording me is the one that turned off. But back to 2 under. 13th hole, par 4, 362. Lame right here towards the right. Oh, that was, I tried to go after that one a little bit. That's a duck hook left. It's out there though. Bounce off the cart path. Oh. Not a great swing there. All right, 111 left, up one, and we're in the rough. So 112 plus another 11, 12 yards puts us at 123, 124. I'm gonna go choke down pitching wedge. It's kind of in between a full approach and kind of a 3/4 pitching wedge. I'm gonna opt for a little bit more club, choke down a little bit. Thin, and I pulled a little bit. I should have moved that leaf. I hit that on my backswing. Got to work though. That one, probably another slight misread benefit. I had that one, I pulled it, thought I pulled it a little bit. Garmin had that starting left and coming back right. Maybe I had some right side spin, I don't know, but 14th hole par 3, 2 under. Definitely a quicker, more abbreviated round this time just because I'm frustrated and I did a lot of talking in the first one. That, like I've said 20 times at this point, unfortunately, is unusable. But at least we're playing a little bit better score-wise here. Striking the ball a little bit better too, so. I was debating, like I said in the first one, coming out. Usually I play better when I'm fresh the first round and then fatigue starts creeping in the second round. I was debating playing like a Pete dive first to warm up and then do this challenge video because obviously I want to play and put up as good of a score as I can. But I guess things kind of got decided for me and I'm playing this for the real one on the second one anyways, so. 14th hole par 3, 182 down 4. So that puts us at 178. And I'm gonna go kind of choke down smooth 7. Don't think I can get the 8 there, so 7 it is. Toe strike out to the right. Come back just a little bit. Bounce left. Bounce left. Oh, that's a killer. That's a +3 for a bogey. That was a poor strike. Took too much off it too. 15th hole, par 4. One under. We're gonna aim out here. We got water up there on the left. Protect against the duck hook. Started pretty far right. Yep. Started right, stayed right, and we aimed right. Just made the hole about 100 yards longer that way. That one did not come back. $114, and we're in the rough. So 114 down 1, 113, 10%. I can't remember if I mentioned, I definitely said it in the first video, those two guys are also using the same weather settings to keep things, at least they said they were going to. Basically, it's just whatever weather settings you can use to get the best, most accurate distances, but I think they're using the same exact ones, which are 5,200 feet on the altitude, 65% humidity, and 85 degrees, so should be as close to kind of apples to apples round as we can get. As for this shot, 114, 113, plus another, call it 12. So 126, 128. I'm gonna go pitch and wedge. thin and a little bit left. We'll see. Get down. Down, down, down. All right. Oh. Did that roll off the green? I think it did. That's really unfortunate. Oh, +2 it stayed on. Thank goodness. All right. Couple holes left. This is another one that I was talking about. Those two, the par 3s with the water, kind of daunting. 171 down one, so we need 170. What am I going to do here? Last time I took the 8-iron out, I walked over here, I started to set up, and then I changed. So I'm going to go 7, choke down 7. I want to get over the water, so I'm going to choke down about 2 inches or so. Still going to take a pretty full swing. If I come up 10, 15 yards long, so be it, but I want to get over this water. And that's really, really thin. Hopefully that gets enough in the air to get over. All right. It's probably gonna be long, but ooh, landed soft. That was basically an identical shot to what I did the first time. I hit the other one thin too, and it landed soft like that. So thin to win. Generous Garmin greens. I think I got 2 pars on the par 3s before too, which is good. This one I think I got a bogey on the other one, and then that one was a par. So 2 holes left. 17th hole, par 5. We're 1 under. 5-5-5. We're gonna aim towards that bunker. Ideally, what I was planning on doing is playing the round first. Honestly, I was debating whether I want to go inside and warm up, but I was gonna use that round for the +2 and then play a Pete Dye after this. So unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm playing kind of a 2-for-1 special here, and only able to use 1. But decent swing. Wasn't the quickest in the world, but started right, should come back left. Whoa, not that much left. That's a 100% misread. No way on that. We aimed way right. That one was almost as if, I wonder if there's something going on a little bit from the cold weather or something. That one was almost as if like the wind was on and it was pushing it. There's no way that one started even further right than it showed. That one we aimed out towards the bunker. That should have started towards there, if not further right, and come back right into the middle of the fairway. Now we have a drop stroke. Oh man. Sometimes if you can't laugh, you cry. Oh. That was a 1,000,000% misread. There's no way. That was again like as if the wind was on and it just pushed it straight into the water. That was crazy. And as you can see, the wind's off, so I don't know what the deal was with that. That was a decent swing too, I thought. Alright, well, 4 hybrid up here. Now we got work to do. Penalty stroke into the water. It's gonna be ironic if we end up with a 2 over again. That one either missed the first net or went through it. That was out to the right. Not a very good strike, but at least it's dry. I don't know. I don't see a hole. This net's been holding up really well. I must have just hit it so far right. It slid off the side of the net or something into the one behind it. All right, we need a good shot here. 198 up 9. So I'm gonna go 5 iron. Almost grabbed the 6. Struck it decent, but I left it out to the right. We'll see if it comes back a little. Where's the crazy wind this time? Good distance for club face control or swing path. Got a +3. Yeah, that's gonna be ugly. That's gonna be like a double or a triple. double. Yikes. All right, so after all that, we're only one stroke better. I think that puts us to +1. Yeah, so we're +1 going into 18. 359, par 4. I don't know, I definitely got it down to 2 under. I don't know if we were 3 under, but typical self-jinx collapse. And knowing me, I'll probably get a bogey here, and we'll end up with the same exact score. That one was out to the right. If that one duck hooks left. All right. Poor swing, but that's what happened on that one. At least it was a decent read. That one started right and stayed right. The other one, it didn't start quite that far right, but it was like in between there in the middle, and then should have came back a little bit, but it is what it is. 129. We gotta try to stick this green. 129 up 11, so that puts us at 139, 140 plus another 13, so 153. I'm gonna go 9. I don't think I've hit this 9 all day today. I don't know, I'm probably seeing close to like 145 out of this 9 right now, but we'll see if we can get it there. Oh. Well, let's see what happens here. We might get lucky, but dead into the bunker. That might have been the worst swing today. That's about... There was like a half a dimple on the club face. That was like off the sole of the club. And that was 2 shots. We're hitting 3. Let's see. We're going to probably end up with the same exact score. 24 up 2. So 26, and then 20% is going to be at least another 4 or 5 yards. So 30, 35 yards or so. I'm going to go 56. Toe strike. It's going to be short right. And I think that's going to be a bogey for a +2. Well, I guess that makes things easier for the scorecard after this. Looks like the phone's still going. That's still going. So, all right. That's ironic. Or is it? I don't know. I kind of talked myself into doing this, but from Wild Turkey Golf Club in Hamburg, New Jersey. Again, Thanksgiving special between myself, Punch Greens Golf, and B.A. Bowden. Go check out their videos. Same score, 73 2 over. 34 on the front, fell apart on the back, 39. Only 8 out of 13 fairways. Maybe I forget what I hit on the last one. It was maybe 10 out of 13. It was pretty good, and then 18, I think 16 out of 18 greens in regulation, and then 35 putts. Not great there either. It was only 1 better, but we got it to 2 under, then we gave 1 back, and then we got it back to 2 under. So yeah, 2 under was the most we got it to, and then we ended up 4 strokes worse than that, 2 over. But it is what it is. Second time today. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up now. Same exact score, so made it easy. +2 is a +2 is a +2. So I don't know if that's enough to get it done. We may have a tie. I'll have to see. I haven't watched their videos, and I purposely didn't want them to tell me again, because if I knew I had like +2 or +3 to beat going into that 18th hole, and I have those scores in the back of my head, it's easy for that doubt to creep in and then go and duck hook 1 or shank 1 or thin that 9-iron like I did. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, go check out their channels. I preferably will only do these videos once, have to record it once, but I do like kind of switching things up and having a little bit of competition. Kind of puts the pressure on a little bit, a little more incentive to try to play well. There were some better holes, better strikes on the front 9, kind of fell apart with fatigue and everything else on the back 9, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have any requests kind of cool names for courses, or whether it's your home course or course you want to play. Let me know the request down in the comments, the name of the course and location, preferably a little bit of background information, whether it's a sentence or two or a whole paragraph. I just like writing that stuff down, bringing it out here and relaying the information. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean stuff up. Really hope everything saves here correctly so I can edit this and post it. But appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think about the wedges, maybe if you play those, if you've seen them on Amazon, or maybe you own them or debating getting them, or if you have them, love them or hate them, whatever the case may be. But wrapping this one up, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.